Hey everybody, got another build here for you. This is the $45 special. It's actually a mod, not a build. I during times of economic downturn like we've all experienced recently with COVID, one of the things where you can see a profit is if you have the disposable income is in the purchase of discretionary goods, things like guitars. So, yeah, during bad times, stuff that you don't need is cheap. So, if you got the money, buy stuff you don't need, like guitars. So, I jumped on a large internet seller. Alright, okay, I jumped on Amazon and started looking for. I didn't have a classical style guitar, with the headstock and everything, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I had a Fender 12 string, wherever the Fender 12 string is here, but I didn't have a classical. So I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have a classical, and I put nylons on it and stuff like that. I had one of those kind of things back in the day, so. Um, so yeah, I was like, shopping for deals on Amazon basically. And I was looking for guitars that seemed nice for not a lot of money. And I actually found three on Amazon. I found this one, I found this one, and I found this one, which is really nice. It's like all mahogany. It's very pretty. And so the way it turned out is all three guitars only cost $200 for all three guitars. That's like, $67 a guitar on average, which is a heck of a deal. So anyway, so all the guitars arrived and everything was all hunky-dory till this guy shows up. And this was the least expensive of the three. This one cost $45. And out of the box it was totally unplayable. Just totally unplayable. The nut slots were way high, so the action was just insane. And then the bridge was cut too low. The bridge was way low. Yeah, 3 millimeters at least. And so the open strings would ring, but any fretted note just buzzed on the next fret up. And so it was just totally unplayable. It was like you play chords and it sounded like you were just laying your hand across the thing while you were strumming. It was that bad. It was that bad. So in order to fix it, I had to do so much to this guitar that it actually turned basically into a mod. So we're just going to start at the top end and work our way down. So the first thing I had to do is I had to file the nut slots down. So I got them down to the level of the fret plane. Yeah, here we go. All right. No truss rod. No truss rod. Yes. This thing has no truss rod. And that right there is probably a do not buy. Okay. For something that's supposed to be a real guitar, no truss rod, bad news. I mean, I got this thing working and I got it working pretty darn good actually. But yeah. All right, so here's the deal. So, no truss rod, and when it's under tension, because the thing behaves differently under tension and not under tension, you get a slight bit of relief around, let's say about 8th fret or so, and then starting at about the 13th, you got some semi-serious fall off going on here. So that's the way the neck stacks up when you put it under tension, and there's more or less nothing you can do about it. You got a little bit of relief around, maybe the, shoot, it might even be the, yeah, it's probably, well, yeah, it might even be the 6th fret. So you've got some relief at around the 6th, and you've got a high spot at the 13th. And that's the scene, and then it drops off. So you're kind of scooped down until you get to the 13th, and then you're start dropping off. And that's what you've got to work with. So I took the thing and I leveled it as best as I could. You know, I mean, it's like you can only take off so much off of one fret and have practically nothing off another fret and still have the thing be playable. So I leveled it as best I could, matched up the nut slots as to what I was able to establish the fret plane as the best I could, and then went ahead and had to fabricate a new bridge for it. Basically, you can see the slot there where the original bridge stuck out, and it was just basically, it was sort of like the nut. It was just a piece of plastic stuck up, had some grooves cut in it, but the thing was just way too short, and it wasn't a matter of just the grooves being too deep. It's the whole thing. It's like if you put the strings all the way up to the top, the thing, it might have been barely tall enough. So, but now it's much better. You've got good action up at this end, and you got, you know, good action right here, and yeah, so everything's looking much more like a real guitar now. So, and let's see what else. The guitar itself, I mean, it's like the fit and finish is pretty nice on it. The whole thing is, I don't know, stained, I guess, for this. But all this stuff here, this is all just paint. And there were a couple of little spots I just touched up. One of them I think was right in. Excuse me. Need a drink. Sorry about that, folks. Had a little tickle in the throat there all of a sudden. What can I say? Allergies suck. Okay, so back to this thing. Like I was saying, went ahead and leveled the fretboard, and I rolled the fretboard edges, and I rounded the fret ends, and everything's all nice and smooth and clean now. And got the nut slots correct, got the bridge height correct, and so now all that's working good. It's got nice action and everything like that. It's still got a little bit of relief in here and a little bit of fall away there, but it's nothing that you can't work with, nothing you can't live with. So then once I got done with all the fret work, I found that this wood is actually not ebony. It's, I don't know, painted something or another. So what I did was after doing the fret work, this thing was looking a little bit on the rough side. So what I did is I went ahead and masked everything off and re-squirted this with a flat black, and then followed up with a couple coats of lacquer in order to get things looking right again. And then I got some gold dot inlay stickers, you know, left over from the red guitar build or something like that, and slapped them on here. Got them on the front, and I think it's got them on the side too. Yep, it's got them on the side too. So there you go. All nice and gold. So And that got it looking a little better. Had a couple of these left over. I think they were from probably the Oriental build or something that I didn't use. And I put those on there also, kind of dress it up a little bit. Like I said, the finish on it is really actually pretty nice. It really only had, 2, 3, 4 maybe little spots, just a little shot of like some black, and you were good to go. And then once the black dried, you just give it a little dab of lacquer, and everything, you can't even tell it was there. So, I mean, it's like there might have been a spot here around the neck area with the fake binding stuff, and there might have been a spot back at here somewhere, possibly one or two. I don't exactly remember where. And now they touched up so well you can't even tell. So I mean, this thing is like really, really, really pretty. I mean, for $45, oh my God, the thing's just fucking beautiful. Pardon my French. Yeah, the thing's very pretty for $45. So I'm saying. Plus a little bit of stuff tossed into it, but not much. And about the only thing that's not right on it is, you can see here, this is a water slide decal apparently, and painter's tape, not even masking tape, just painter's tape, actually pulled that stuff off a little bit when I masked it off in order to squirt the fretboard again. So that's life. Maybe I'll be able to find something online in order to fix that up. I've got some rosette things, but they're not I don't know, they're paper or something, or I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out. Gotta find something cool looking first, though. That's the first problem. Sure is shiny. Gotta give it that. Definitely is shiny. It's got a little bit of the, I don't know if it'll focus in, but yeah, it does actually have a bit of orange peel going on, but you can't really tell from the camera. The camera's not quite that sharp. But anyway, yeah, so this is the $45 special here, and what can I say? It started out as supposed to be a real good deal on a guitar, and it turned into a little bit of a project, man. But once it was done, it came out all right. So I don't know, I give it 50-50 on hassle-benefit ratio. If you're looking to get into a little bit of a project, you might want to give one of these a shot. $45 is not bad for a pile of parts to start with. So then you can do your mods and your fixes from there. So, and in the end, now I've got, a marvelous little 3/4 size classical guitar to play with. So, there you go. The $45 special. Everybody have a good one.